Okay, hi. So we're going to look at your website now, Sol. Here's the link, which is storesupplies.com. So this is the first time I have clicked on the link. Therefore, you'll be getting a brand new customer perspective. It's just taking quite a while to actually load up the link page. Okay, so let's proceed to storesupplies.com. Store supplies, just from the name alone, don't really know. It could relate to absolutely anything. But I think store supplies, it did indicate we'd be looking at an e-commerce site. And when I arrive here, indeed, that's what I pick up very quick. So we're looking at a label website, an e-commerce site that is going to sell store supplies and labelling equipment, price guns, price labels, cash register tills, till rolls, that type of thing. So I like the clarity of the arrival. I also see this pop-up box. Would you like to receive a call back in 28 seconds? So I'm going to say no. I'm not quite sure at this stage why I'd actually want a call back. What I would probably want to see here is maybe a newsletter sign up to your newsletter pop-up that would offer me some sort of discount if I were to sign up. But I'm a bit unsure about the call. Yes, great to be very clear that I can contact you and how to contact you, and I can see that up here, contact us, here's the telephone number, here's a contact free callback. So all of that is very clear, but I still want to get in and start to browse. So the slider area is really clear. It's engaging, and it tells me and shows me exactly what Store Supplies is about. It's obviously an e-commerce site because we see the little shopping cart over here, and we've got a simple navigation at the top that's literally pricing label, pricing gun, and cash register paper. So they're your three main categories on here. Now, if I wanted to get straight in and shop, do I have to choose one of those three categories, or do you have a shop now? You've got this, we know pricing guns shop now, so we've got shop label guns and shop labels. So users are going to be pretty clear where they're going when they get here. Let me just have a quick look down the rest of the homepage. I'm not going to focus on this too much because it's mainly the shopping experience that you want to look at. We've got a very nice what label gun do I need? So we've got a wizard that should find me what I need. Reordering label guns, order now. Most popular label guns, and we've got here different a nice side-to-side scroll bar showing off some of your most popular label guns, and shop by brand. So it might be nice to show the brand logo here actually, just to sort of be able to see the Metto, Garvey, Sato, and then perhaps when I hover over it, it actually shows me that gun, but maybe just put the brand logo there. And then I say hover over it, change it to the image, and then we do have the relevant link sitting underneath because I can see the address changing at the bottom. A great area here as well, over 10,000 satisfied customers. You've really got to quickly work on engaging the customer, enthusing the customer, making them feel positive, and I think having a testimonial banner like this and showing these big name suppliers, IKEA, Walmart, Target, can't get much bigger, then yeah, I think that's all really, really good. Very clear how to get in contact. Here's the newsletter pop-up, or rather the newsletter sign up that you could link to the pop-up, but I can see, yeah, totally professional website, feels credible, feels big, feels reliable. So I really like that initial gut feeling. So I'm going to have a look up here. So we've got pricing labels, and I can see browse by label feature, Monarch labels, Metto labels. These are good if I know what I want. Pricing guns, again, good if I know what I want. I have not got a clue what the difference between a Metto 1626 and a Signet price label gun is. Don't have any idea. I think therefore the Wizard is going to be really good. The cash register paper, that's fairly straightforward, 1-ply, 2-ply or thermal papers. And we've got a search up here if I know specifically what I'm looking at. Let's have a look at the Wizard and just see what that does. So the Gun Wizard, purpose of labeler. There are 3 common uses for labelers: to mark prices, to mark inventory with SKUs or other information, to print a label with a date on it for a variety of uses. Okay, so what will you be using the labelling gun for? Very clearly, pricing is defaulted. I'll leave it at pricing because it seems most simple. To order special labels such as, and I can call you if there's something different, or I can simply choose how many lines I want: a single line, 2 lines or 3 lines. Let's say we want 2 lines. And do you need to print letters as well as numbers? Let's say yes. So this is saying that suggested guns here are the XL Pro 25EC price label gun, $69.95. Select a model to preview how it prints. So we've only got one model, so that's the only one that I can click. Now I want to preview how it prints, so I've clicked on that. What does that do though? It doesn't show me anything about previewing printing. There's nothing at the bottom, so that to me is a bit strange. That's not doing anything. So the XL Pro 25EC doesn't do it. Let's look at the full details. Maybe that will show me, but clicking there, that was misleading. I didn't expect, I expected to click on the model and it would just show me a printing example. So I could also have got there if I had gone through the price label gun, and this is the XL Pro 25EC. So here's the XL Pro 25EC. Where is that then? So we've got the EE 25EC XL Pro 25EE or EEA. So where's the EC? I'm going to have to see all XL Pro labels. Let's browse from the top of the XL Pro label. So when I come to this page, what I want to know is how many products we've got. So this is XL Pro label. I would imagine this is the brand XL Pro. But these are all the labels, not the guns. So, oh, I'm a bit confused now. So XL Pro, I was on labels, so it's the guns. I do apologise. So the XL Pro 25EC is very clearly there, and there is the actual product. So do we see now what it prints like? Let's have a look. On this particular page, what I really want to see is extremely good zoom. So I want to see nice and close what the product looks like. So we've got a side product and there's the label. So that's what it should have showed me on the previous page where I clicked to view it. And we've got here lots of examples. Presumably I can change all these. So can I print all these out when I actually select what I want on there? They're all the different types. It's all customizable. Select a model to preview how it prints. So here we go again. Select a model. Doesn't show it, does it? So that's confusing. Select a model to preview how it prints. That doesn't work in my eye. This one is $124.95. Got a feeling it wasn't that much when we went through the pricing wizard. I'll have to look back at that later, but I'm sure it was a different price. The image, incidentally, could be a bit closer. This separate pop-up is no bigger than what I see here. So I'd really like a closer zoom function to show me that. The other thing as well, it wasn't evident that you'd actually got a picture. So I think the select a model to preview how it prints is actually, that should say scroll through the pictures. Now the other thing that you don't see is we've got this image up here. So this normally to me would mean these are all the images that we've got if we scroll through, and you should see the other images that you've got. So it should show these images down here, and it doesn't. So that to me is confusing, and especially that wording, and then I can't actually see that anyway. So that's confusing in itself. So product description, let's see, add labels for $29.95. So that's just the gun. We've got 21,000 labels. Did you know that we can customize any labels to your needs? We've got product information, 5-year warranty, includes gun repair. Does that come with all of them? That would be quite good to show as a positive feature on the home page. Prints 10 characters on top line and 7 on bottom. Okay, so if I'm going to buy that and I add it to the cart, then I also want now, here we've got one item in the cart, and I hover over it and see it's gone in there, which is great. But now I also want to add the labels. So I can either customize or I can see the details of the labels available. So the matching labels have quite rightly been shown on the relevant gun page. That's very important, that all of the guns have links to the labels that go with them. So labels for the XL Pro 25EE also fit the EC, which is what we've just purchased. So it's $49.95 per sleeve. That didn't say that price over there, did it? What did it say over here? Add labels for $29.95. I think that's showing me the cheapest one, isn't it? So this is if I get more than 8 labels. Now here, this is correctly showing the images. So I'm expecting when I scroll through, I will see these pictures. So let's open it up, and indeed, there we go. We can see print area, sale, sale. So I'm seeing some images that are coming through on here. Contains 21,000 labels in a sleeve. Each sleeve comes with 1 inker. What does that mean? Do you need, is that enough? Is an inker the thing that goes inside the gun? Do I need more than 1 inker? Do I need to buy more inkers, or does 1 inker do enough for the sleeve? Is that right? Not quite sure. You might just need a hover box to explain what the inker is there. Customize label, stock label, custom label. Right, so I can customize, or I can use one that you've got in stock. Let's say we want yellow labels, and let's say that we're going to have 10 of them, which should put them through at a unit price of $29.95. Add to cart, tick, there it is in my cart. So we've got 10 labels coming in at $29.95 each, obviously, so that's $299, and we've got the 124. So let's carry on shopping. So let's say I'm going to need some cash register paper. So I've clicked cash register paper rather than choosing the drop down. Let's go and look at all of it. So when I come here, I want to know at the top of the product page, very similarly to if I clicked a pricing gun and I browsed from the top, the first thing I want to see is how many items you've got. So I'm actually just going to browse from the guns rather than the paper, because I think you'll have more choice of things for me to look at here. Up here it should say displaying 320 products, or however many you've got. I need to know how many you've got. And going down the page, it's showing so many on a page, but it says load more products. So I don't know how many products there are. I don't know how many times that I've got to click load more products. I assume at the bottom I'll have load more products. No, I won't. So we've only got this many. But you need to say, whoops, you need to say up here, displaying 25 products, because that will enable whether or not I use the filter or the sortability. So if I sort by price low to high, for example, then that gives me an ordering of them in that way, price low to high, which is correct. We've actually got a free one here. It's a little annoying every time I swipe my mouse up here, if I slightly touch this area, I get the large drop down appear. That's a little annoying, but I don't think you can do much about that. Right, so here, can we have a title that says filter by? Because yes, I understand it's a filter, but just make it clear that they're the options that the user has to filter. So have filter by. So here as well, can you get in brackets after the number of products that match each of these? So I would like to see the way that they are sliced and diced throughout the navigation. Let's say, so we've got brand, print line, special features, warranty, maximum characters. What I think is quite important is to have price. And I think I had a 5-year warranty on that other one, so why isn't it showing that? So you want to offer the user lots of ways to filter. Let's just say that I want it on 2 lines, which is what the other one that I looked at was. So now it's highlighted the fact I've used this filter, and I can clear it off if I want. So now it would change at the top and it would say displaying 10 products, or however many there are now. So I know that it's now narrowed that down. It's still price low to high. I can see all the different guns. Let's say now then, okay, so I know that I need 2 lines. Let's say that I definitely want it to be alphanumeric. So it's going to apply that feature as well. And it narrows it down. So it should say displaying 6 items. And in here we have got, so why don't we have on there the one that the wizard found? Because I'm sure I chose 2 lines alphanumeric there. But we had the Excel Pro, but not one of these. We had the other one, so I don't know why it hasn't selected that one. Anyway, let's just say I don't want to spend more than 100. We've got a quick view, which just pops up a little preview of it with the 100, or I can do the full view by clicking not the quick view, and it would take me to this same place. Regal price label gun, $100, 1 image. So why on here can I not preview what it looks like? Only 1 image, no other picture, and I've really just got that to go on. I can't look at what the labels look like on there, unfortunately. I can add labels for $19.95. We've got 8,000 labels in a sleeve. Each sleeve comes with 1 linker. So we definitely want to look at the labels. Now, what I've not done now is click to add that, but luckily it's actually brought it in down here. It's compatible with the Regal. So we can put that in there. We can go back and add that to the cart. Cannot find variant. What's that mean? Cannot find variant. Is it because I haven't selected a model and normally you have to click a model? Cannot find variant. I don't know what that means, but there's some issue going on there. I can see details of these. I can buy 10 of the labels in, let's just go for white and add to the cart. However, unfortunately, when I go back to here, as you can see, I can't add it. Cannot find variant, so I can't actually do that, which is very odd. Let's go to the checkout then as the last of the tests. So here's my shopping cart. I've saved $400 by bulk buying. I like that. That's probably because I bought 10 of everything rather than 1, so I've reduced down the price. So I've got the labels for the Regal, the labels for the Excel Pro, and the gun. Now I'm going to remove these labels because I don't have the gun. So what I want to do now is I'm actually just going to take that down to 0, or I should have a remove. So how do I edit the basket? How do I remove this? I should be able to remove it, and I can't. There's no edit in the basket. How do I remove it? So here it should either say delete, remove, refresh basket. I can't take that out, which is really odd. I want 8 of that. So that's moved it down. Oh, and it's removed it. So how did that work before? So it has removed it, but though it didn't do it until oh no, it hasn't removed it. It's removed the blank label, but it hasn't put that down to 8. It's put that up to 9. Hang on, that's weird. Is that what I'd done? I don't understand. I didn't think I'd changed that at all. I thought I'd changed that to 8. Right, so it's doing it automatically. That's at 8, but this is now at 9. Well, I haven't changed that, have I? I'm going to change it to 1. See, to refresh that every time, it's doing it automatically, but I don't like that. What I would much rather do is have control to refresh the basket. So I want a delete function, and I want a refresh basket or update basket function. That needs to show that. Here I can look at my shipping rates now. Wouldn't it be great if you ship to the UK? Which you do. Let's have a look. Calculate shipping rates. So you need to put that on the home page that you actually have worldwide shipping, but I've calculated the shipping rates and nothing's happened. Oh, there we go. So we do have $123 it's going to ship to. Let's put it through just because I can. So let's check out now. So we've got 8 labels and one of those. Shipping's going to cost as much as the products, but hey, for the purpose of the test, that's good. So customer information. So we'll put in our email address. We'll put in our actual address here. We've got the address that we put in before the postcode, optional phone, continue to shipping method. So now it's going to say, yep, $123 to ship to the UK, thank you very much. Continue to payment method, and it's open there the credit card, PayPal or Amazon Pay, and I would obviously just process the order there. Here's the discount I could put in if I'd signed up to the newsletter, and this is a confirmation of what I've got in there, but I was a bit confused by what I'd put in. I'm going to watch that back afterwards and see what's happened, because I don't think the updating of the basket worked as well as it should. I'm going to stop the video there because it'll be too long to send to you. I hope that's been useful to show you it in action, and I will summarise the experience and the issues found in the accompanying report. So thanks very much.